자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더쇼 19 포스트시즌 토론토 우승하기 13번째 시간 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. 예. 마지막 시간에 이제 La에인절스와 챔피언십 시리즈 La에인절스 홈구장에서 두 경기 다 모두 승리로 가져왔고요. 이어서 세 번째 경기부터 가보도록 하겠습니다. 5대1, 6대3. 이제 두 경기만 더 잡으면 되기 때문에 비지오, 맥키니, 쇼, 텔레즈, 맥과이어, 오더스플라드, 테오스카, 보비셰트. 세인트루이스랑 다저스는 1대1로 됐네요. 스코어가.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays.
네, 이재원님 안녕하세요. 네, 감사합니다. 재원님도 건강 잘 챙기시고요. 지금 이제 주말 내내 저도 일정이 다 캔슬되다 보니까 집에만 있다 보니까 이제 방송을 자주 하긴 하는데 점점 뉴스 보면 이제 안 좋은 소식들이 점점 늘어나고 있어서 시청자분들께서도 밖에 나가실 때 꼭 마스크 착용하시고요. 일단 뭐 면역력이 안 떨어지는 게 제일 중요하다고 하니까 잘 먹고 잘 자고 이렇게 해서 몸의 신체적인 면역력만 높으면 걸릴 확률이 확 줄어든다고 하니까 다들 몸 관리 잘 하시길 바랍니다.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
고루키도 사실 팀 타선에 도움을 못 받아서 그렇지 나왔을 때 활약은 좋았어요. 투구 내용은. 네, 리틀 비주얼님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
네, 감사합니다. 리틀 비주얼님.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Favorable
야,
call in
저걸
there for a
잡아주네.
strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fletcher doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
스트라이크까지 잡고 안타 맞으면 좀 아쉽죠.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
어허?
Ball 1. Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Tried to crush that ball.
보루키 얘는 직구는 원래 없는 애거든요. 근데 92마일까지 나오네요. 싱커로.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
시작하자마자
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing
홈에서는
on it.
당연히 이기고 갈 줄 알았는데.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
네, 푸른달님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run,
와,
but as you can
트라우트한테
see,
바로
he
맞네.
connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 3 runs
와,
already home here.
재원님 딱 말씀하시자마자 채팅창 딱 뜨는데 바로 홈런 맞네요. 이게 한 1, 2초 정도 딜레이가 있더라고요. 야, 이거 또 백 되게 잘하네. 레인저스 갑자기 또
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do
제구는
with that.
제구점에 정확히 맞으면 오히려 안 좋고요. 살짝 더 지나서 던져야 잘 제구가 되더라고요. 네, 디비전 시리즈에서는 보루키 되게 잘해줬었는데 홈런을 2개 남았다는 일에
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field. Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
포심, 슬라이더, 투심, 체인지업, 커브. 꽤 많네.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
레인절스 줄리오 테헤란이라는 애요.
On at first, nobody out. This is
나이스.
pulled in the right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The relay.
아하.
And he is out on the tag.
뛰려면 확 뛰지.
In now, Travis Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
맥킨이 주루 플레이가 좀 아쉽네요.
That misses.
놓치니까 다시 뒤늦게 뛰려고 하다가
Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
아, 맥킨이 살았으면 말룬데.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and their runners at the corners now.
Number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Wow.
Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
아, 텔레즈 여기서 병살이 아.
Leading off for the Angels.
First pitch on its way to Upton. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
아, 김광현 괜찮았나요?
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that's the first out of the inning.
오. 이러면 더쇼 20에서 김광현 좀
Batting it.
So one
능력
away
좀
here with
제대로
the
해줬으면
bases empty.
좋겠는데.
And standing in the machine, Albert
유저들
Pujols.
만든
First
거에는
pitch finds
너무
the
안 좋게
zone. No balls
만들어놔가지고
and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Batting nine.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat.
마이너리그까지 로스터가 풀로
And he
지원되니까
lays off a
이번
pitch in there
거는
for the
뭐
first strike.
바로
I don't
구매해서
know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some
저기
coaches
가야죠.
and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going
토론토랑
to be a super
세인트루이스
short out.
해가지고 리그 딱 진행하고
Strike 3 called, and the inning is
라이브
over.
커런트 게임 MLB 라이브 게임 해가지고 하루 전날에 경기 있음 플레이함.
Into the box
너무
now.
기대되네요.
Chris McGuire. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 10.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is
아,
skied into short left center. Simmons is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship
아,
Series.
텔레즈
as they've
병살
got a
진짜
good one brewing
너무
over there
아깝네.
as well.
Number 27.
Tehran gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good
싱커가 자꾸 맞는데?
right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective
Oh.
so far. It
Ah.
just looks kind of flat.
And a
뭐하냐,
diving effort
비지오.
there,
아.
empty, it's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy
뭘
down for long.
바운드하는데
That's
어떻게 된
the ebbs
거지?
and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line,
아,
this
저
guy
건드렸구나.
You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. She'll take a look at a strike right
이런
down the
상황도
middle.
나올
It's
수가
0-1.
있구나.
The 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
보루키가
Line drive to center field. Hernandez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
저걸 안 잡아줘?
A 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back change-ups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Brian Goodwin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A line shot to third base.
The first baseman, number 9.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. In there, 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
오, 다행이다. 아, 네, 황지영님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요. 예? 괜찮았다는 게 어떤 말씀이시죠?
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. We bunt him over.
And he goes down and gets this
가라.
fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
잘 맞았는데.
Digging in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
아, 푸른달님 한화 팬이세요? 한화
Slapped hard the opposite way.
한화 저기 한용덕이가 조금 선수들한테 풀어줘야 되는데 욕심 버리고
some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire
선수
since
구성만으로
the
봤을 때
season
하나도
started,
참
and after that
괜찮은데
hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Bichette, the runner at second with one away. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked
잘
into
안
the numbers, and
풀리네요,
as a
오늘
team, they've had a
경기가.
contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the
신인이
ball less
좋나요?
than 15% of the time. To put that into context,
오.
the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
보루키 너무 많이 맞는데?
Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when it left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
저거를
But
쳐낸다.
this is foul near the seats. 2-2. Now another 2-2. So a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates
와.
are on you for making that pitcher
심판,
work
아.
and battling it out.
And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a
나이스.
changeup for a
들어갔고.
strike.
Great job by
아,
everyone
볼이었어요?
involved right there. Executed a
여기서
great
봤을 때는
pitch, got
스트라이크
the double
같아가지고.
play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for
근데
another pitch.
투구수가 너무 많아지는데?
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
포신 페스티벌이 없으니까 이거
Working for the punch out and the offering down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2 one more time.
아.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that
아우.
and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And now he'll get
커브
into
던지는 게
scoring
아니었는데
position with 2 away.
포수
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the
야,
dugout.
근데 왜 이렇게 커트를 잘하지 얘네?
0-2, here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Simmons stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted
Nice.
in the air to shallow center field. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
아, 네, 저 점심 먹고 이제 시작했어요.
Now to the plate, Billy McKinney.
일어나가지고
Second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
집안 청소도 좀 하고 빨래 같은 것도 좀 한 다음에 시작했죠. 그리고 애들이 커트랑 이런 걸 굉장히 잘해서 결정구로 뭐 삼진을 들어갈 만한 게 없으니까 2차전에서부터 가라 가라 가라.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. The first pitch
넘어가.
is
쇼.
right.
트래비스 쇼는 가야지. 와, 진짜.
He makes the catch.
아니 어떻게 이렇게 안 가? 누나 나와줬어야 되는 건데.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the third out. 1-2. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries for him so far, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
아, 맥키니.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Last time through was a base hit. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. McKinney on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So striding in, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Rendon stands at first with 1 out.
아니요, 저는 플레이스테이션 게임만 하고 있습니다.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey,
아, 이거 안 되겠는데?
He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Sam Gaviglio takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's Tommy La Stella now, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And the ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded.
설마 한가운데로 갔나?
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like
이거는
the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Gaviglio stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th round pick. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
또 체인지업도 가운데로. 얘를 올리는 게 아니었는데. 아, 역시나. 쟤는 근데 도대체 왜 있는 투수인지 모르겠네. 한 번을 써봤는데 무조건 다 공이 가운데로 가더라고요. 아, 이 경기 이거 내줘야 되나?
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gurriel is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Max Stassi. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Good fastball down around the knees there.
지금 저희 뭐 포스트시즌 중이어가지고 이건 로스터 방출되면 그게 어려. 근데 다른 애들 마이너나 이런 데 있는 애들 한번 좀 봐야겠네. 더 좋은 애 없나?
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Again, a 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. McKinney's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wachner.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with
트리플 A에
the
있는 애 한 명
discipline
호출해서
as
올려야
well. He
되나?
said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet
Nice.
he's not going to hold back.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close.
저는 제구가 제일 중요한 것 같아요. 저처럼 이렇게 미터로 해서 피칭 방법 쓰는 사람들은 제구가 구리면 제구 게이지에 딱 정확하게 안 쓰더라도 살짝 멀어도 제구가 안 틀어지는 애가 제일 좋더라고요. 진짜 원하는 곳에 공이 가려면.
Fastball and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around
나이스.
and try and nibble. Just be on the attack. and let
차곡차곡
them
모아가자 주자.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The batter, number 27.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch popped up. LaStella in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto.
아,
Swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So first and second,
몸쪽 공에 또
1 man
당했네.
gun. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower
높은
his
공
sights if
말고.
he's going to have any chance.
아,
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
또 몸쪽으로 오면 안 되는데.
The 1-2 is a swing
Ah.
and a miss. That's strike 3.
갑자기 이렇게 또 잘 던지냐 쟤네.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bichette. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hunter on sets. Here's the 0-2.
아,
Try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Digging in and looking for more. Andrelton Simmons.
The shortstop.
Called a strike on
볼카운트를
the
좀
outer
유리하게
track.
끄고 가서 써야
0-1.
되는데.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon, hit down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
오,
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. This is hit
Wow.
high and deep out to left. Gurriel looking up, and it's
아, 왜 이렇게
gone
홈런
as
잘
they
쳐?
add still another. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Hero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around.
아, 쟤도 그나마 좀 불펜 중에 제일 잘 던지는 애였는데.
Chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get
아이고.
by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball.
이
He's trying
경기는
to
아,
sneak
이
out the back door.
내주는
He's
경기가 될
unable to
줄이야.
get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just
Oh.
knocked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just...
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Now batting.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there.
와,
and drive it
게이지가
into the
벌써
outfield.
없어졌어.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right
한
there.
타자
Able to
만에.
get that one through.
아까
Picks up
그-
an RBI, hard hit, and a
그
well-deserved run
뭐지?
batted in.
바로 교체했던 애랑 얘랑 둘이 진짜 아, 너무 불펜 투수긴 한데 쓸모가 없어가지고. 한 번도 믿음을 저버린 적이 없네.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Digging in, Kevin Biggio.
Leading off.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind
슈마커
2-0 in this
차례구나.
situation. He's going to have to locate something
어?
down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And pull back the swing, but he'll do
진짜.
so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit sharply on the ground, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. And he swings.
넘겨라.
Sends one in the air, deep down the right field line.
아까 좀 터졌지.
No chance to make a play on that one.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Popped
him up. Stassi is under it, one away.
완전 볼이었구나.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, played on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Stepping up now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
제대로 들어왔었는데.
The runner at first with 2 gone.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
그렇지.
They may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best
이러면
pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
얘가 못
Crowd
봤네.
has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Justin Upton now. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, he's 1 for 5. In there, no balls and a strike. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screw.
막아줘야 좀 따라가는데.
Comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Albert Pujols is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A runner at second, nobody out. And 2-2.
체인지업을
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Makes the play, one away. But he gets back in
그
time.
바이러스가 요새 큰일이죠 진짜. 밖에 되돌으면 안 가는 게 낫기 때문에 사람 많은데 아예 안 가는 게 낫겠더라고요. 저걸 왜 안 잡아주지?
That's by him for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
나이스.
Biggio over to his left. 2 down. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Upton at second with 2 down. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
폰트는 그래도 구속은 빠르기 때문에.
The 1-2. Line toward right center.
Oh, nice.
Is going to have room out there as he puts this at the plate. Teoscar Hernandez 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hernandez
나이스.
sends it to deep left. Now here comes the Angels skipper
아,
on his way to the
바쁘네.
mound, and he's going to motion for his
점수 좀
bullpen.
더
He's
냈어야
going to
되는데.
do it for the starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. In now, Bo Bichette. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's
호심,
strike
체인지업,
one.
슬라이더,
Some
투심.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit high and deep to left field.
가라, 가라,
Going
가라.
back to the track. A leaping effort.
와.
He flings it in. 2 away now after a
잡혔어?
great effort.
와, 씨.
Bats again.
미치겠네.
McKinney, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field.
저거를
This
잡아내네.
will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center. And now in the box, David Fletcher. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw not in time. He beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging, fun infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job. Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
아, 무실점을 막아야 되는데.
So stepping in, Brian Goodwin, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
제구가 안 되네.
So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The first baseman, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy LaStella. He's 1 for the game. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the
직구로
run will
승부했었어야
score.
되는데.
Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. He doubled his last time through. A ball and no strikes. Goodwin over at second. LaStella is over at first with 1 away. Number 68 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gurriel going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
이 불펜이 진짜 소중하긴 소중하네.
Max Stassi. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
변하고 말고 계속 직구로 갔었어야 되는데 변하고 가니까 애들이 제구가 안 되니까 가운데로 몰려가지고 장타로 맞아가지고. 자, 과연 안 되네, 안 돼. 싱커, 커브, 체인지업, 포심.
First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the 2-0. Slow grounder to first. Listella gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, Reese McGuire. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Now the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning.
빨리 차라리 그냥 빨리 이 경기 끝내고 다음 경기에 집중하는 게 낫겠는데.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is in the left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. At the plate, David Fletcher. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in
투수 할 만한 애가 없는데 이제.
1-0 to Rendon. 1-1 strike the count.
얘네 갑자기 근데 왜 이렇게 잘하지? 그 전에는 이렇게까지는 아니었는데.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready now for LA. Mike Trout, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Shaw has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 18.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Simmons on third. Fletcher at second with 2 gone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge.
포기하던 제가 또 금방 잘 끝나네.
Jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 51. Jacob.
First pitch of the at-bat.
와, 이거 뭐야? 중간 게트로 나왔던 애인가?
And that misses 1-1. Barnes stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there.
이게 돌 수 있을래나?
Not coming around it and able to drive it.
좌타 라인까지 가야 되는데 그러려면 갈 수 있을지 모르겠네요.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
와.
At 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
오. 37마일까지?
The 2-2.
안 나갔어.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a liner.
야, 저걸 잡어?
Makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit.
쟤네가 아예 되는 날이네.
Nice snag
이번
on the
경기는.
infielder on that soft liner. That could have been a potential base hit.
From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
저 스트라이크를 주나요?
Comes set and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Hard
Nice.
ball to second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
그러니까요. 진짜 태근 존 자기들 멋대로 잡으니까.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
야, 싱커가 95마일이나 되니까 치기가 쉬운 공이 아니구나.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at bat.
Kevin Biggio.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Gurriel on second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. Hit hard to short.
저게 저렇게 가?
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win.
홈경기에서 당연히 이길 줄 알았는데.
Especially on the road, but they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score tonight.
야, 2배가 넘네. 안타수가. 홈에서 2경기 다 잡아야 되는데 그러면. 이번에 오타니가 벌써 나온다고? 오타니랑 류현진이랑 같이 붙었었는데. 진짜 오타니가 나오네요. 클러치 컨트롤. 슈마커로 가야겠네. 오타니를 또 재물 삼아야 되는데. 야, 세인트루이스가 이겼네. 임성빈님, 네, 안녕하세요. 세인트루이스가 올 수도 있는 확률이 생겼네요. 다저스가 1대0으로 이기다가 1대1 되고 세인트루이스가 다시 앞서가네요.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series.
야, 근데 오타니가 얼마 안 던지고 내려갔었나? 어떻게 벌써 올라오지? 류현진이랑 같이 던졌었는데 1차전에서 에너지가 초록색일 때 내려가야 금방 회복이 되나 보네요. 나가. 아하, 저런 빗맞은 안타 안 좋은데. 전혀 방향이랑 다르게 가는데.
Toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. No time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. One there.
나이스, 슈마커.
In time, and just like that, this side is retired. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team.
자, 오타니와의 오타니 근데 젊어서 그런가? 회복이 엄청 빠르네요. 1차전에서 그래도 오타니가 호투하긴 했어요. 중간 개투들 때문에 진 거지. 오, 98마일까지.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. The 3-1. 3-2 full count.
공이 너무 빨라, 오타니.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Billy McKinney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way.
This
a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Castro over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman.
100마일 찍었네, 오타니. 오, 160까지. 오, 커브 각이 궤적이 장난 아닌데.
And 2 to Travis Shaw.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Rendon shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
오타니.
He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-1 pitch on its way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Now a foul tip
나이스
straight
파울
into the
팁.
catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2
오,
as
저거
the
잡아줘?
fastball is let go.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so
좋다.
we'll see if he can battle back.
Shaw waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is...
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat.
아하.
Pitch there had him a little out in front.
스플리터까지.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
오,
Full count still.
너무 빠른데 직구가.
Another payoff pitch. Ripped
나이스.
down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it.
이거까지는 못 가요, 이거.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Hero, that looked like it had
98마일.
extra bases
오우.
written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Slapped hard the
아,
opposite
저게
way.
또
But this is
정면?
right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
잘
Into
맞았는데.
the box, Reese McGuire. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And did he go around?
나이스.
No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and 0. Here it is.
아,
Himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to
오타니.
continue to go there.
나이스.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
그렇지.
And that'll just sneak
오.
past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled and left.
한 번 더 듣는 사이에 홈이.
So the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
아,
Swinging,
스프린터.
timing a little off on that one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a
Oh.
lot of swinging strikes with that.
오,
Second baseman is a wide one.
여기 웬 떡이냐?
Coming to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to
야,
have that
해
one.
끝나는 줄 알았는데.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Line toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0.
아, 슬라이더인데.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
타이밍은 괜찮았는데.
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
넘어가라.
On the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So here's Justin Upton now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker.
자,
A number of
일단
meetings, he's 1 for 7.
선취점 내면서 앞서가기 시작하고요.
Upton playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. And he takes
나이스.
strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
아, 네, 재원님. 요거 잡고 나머지 한 경기까지 더 잡으면 이제 다시 월드 시리즈 재도전 되는 거죠. 되도록 홈에서 좀 끝내고 싶은데 토론토 홈에서.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
오.
and it's 1-1. Two strikes.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
오탄이 갑자기 또 직구 안 던지네.
Base is empty, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that misses ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
아하.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers
기다리다 보면 가운데
elevated
오는데.
fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next will be the
완급 조절이 좋은 친구네요. 오탄이.
2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
그렇지.
Deep down the right field line.
아.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty break.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
오. 비지오. 나이스 수비.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Count remains at 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Angels so far. Grounded to first. Shaw has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In there, strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Angels so far.
Oh.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
몸쪽.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Shaw is there, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs
움찔했네.
as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder. Two and 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Takes this the other way to right. He
Whoa.
dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
저 친구 참 슬라이딩 좋아하네.
Batting, Reese McGuire. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul.
제가 슬라이딩 캐치하다가 1차전인가 2차전 경기 말아먹었잖아요. 슬라이딩 하다 놓쳐가지고.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And his splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side.
그렇지. 저건 또 슬라이딩으로 안 잡네.
His bearings there, Dan, was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
5타임을 한 70개 가까이 던지는데 구속이 변화가 없네요.
And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hernandez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Number 9, Tommy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled away.
가자.
1 out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
슈마커 제구 자신감 좀 늘어났네. 아니야, 체인지업 가야 돼.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gurriel going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing.
잘
But he
잡았다고
puts a good
생각했는데.
swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
McKinney is there, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
좋아, 투스트라이크까지 잘
Scoring
잡았고.
position at second with 2 down. Now he
나이스.
wants a changeup on him. Strike 3 called and a great pitch there to retire the side. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The shortstop, Bo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side.
아하,
Right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gun.
장마이 뺐는데 체크 스윙에 걸렸네요.
Kevin Biggio. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming.
그렇지. 오,
Smoked to right, and I don't
비디오
think
요
this
빠던
one's
또
gonna
나왔네요.
No chance, it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity
또
off the
방망이
bat, so it's no
쫙
wonder
들고
why it
있는
ended up having the
빠던.
impressive distance that it did.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy.
Stepping in now, Billy McKinney. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
오,
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Simmons is there. And that ends the inning. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt.
아하.
Very many hard hit pitches either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics. All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
2-1 to count. The 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Two men are out now in the Angels' sixth. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. 0-1 the count. Hit in the air to left. Gurriel has a read on it, and that's the third out. So no. Matt Andrees enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
여기서 또 무조건 5회 내리네. 오타니를.
He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth. This is line to left. Upton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Coming to the plate now, number 13. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. On to first, and there were two down.
잘 맞은 것 같았는데.
Standing in, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Still 1-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. Listella fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Into the box now, David Fletcher. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hernandez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Settling in now, Mike Trout. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Number 27.
To short,
Nice.
hit hard. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. takes this the other way to right. In there.
샷. 이러면은 계속 슈마커로 가야지.
Frustrating as a pitcher, Dero. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan, please?
아,
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Guerrero at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
아, 이번 또 직구였네.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Biggio. He's set and the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
어.
Towards second. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
아, 거기서 또 병살이 나. 비지오 또 이번 경기에 홈런도 쳐줬으니까. 나이스. 슈마커.
Riding in once again, Justin Upton. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Billy McKinney. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the move is up.
나이스.
Not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He has no prior history against this pitcher. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
투수 더 안 올리는 거 보니까 에인절스도 다음 경기 데뷔하나 보네.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. McKinney leads off first with 1 away.
안 돌았어.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's running, and it's fouled away.
오, 좋아. 텔레즈 쐐기포.
Two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Into the box now, number 13. As he
6점이면
swings and
뭐
misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball just misses. It's
다음
1-1.
경기에 얘 나올 수도 있으니까
Still
계속
only
던지게
one out in the inning.
해야 되니까 투수 많이 늘리게.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Reese McGuire. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Popped up, and Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Jays strike for a couple. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. No balls and 1 strike.
좋고요. 슈마커 완봉 가나?
So coming to the plate, Jason Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. McKinney is there, and there are 2 men gone now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Oh,
그렇지. 디지오 나이스 수비.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come
역시
up big for your team than in the
슈마커가 탑
postseason,
플레이어 될
and that's
만했어요.
exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason.
슈마커. 자, 이제 시리즈 전적 다시 3대1 됐고요. 아, 3경기면 좀 빡세긴 한데 오늘 주말이니까 가겠습니다. 2경기까지 이기고 월드 시리즈 진출 확정 짓는 걸로. 체이스 앤더슨. 아 잠깐만. 아 쟤도 좀 타격하기가 빡셌던 것 같은데. 오비셋 듀리, 불개주, 로더스 구리엘, 렌다이 그리척. 요렇게 가도록 하겠습니다. 오! 세인트루이스가 3대 1이네요. 그럼 이런 월시에 세인트루이스가 올라오나?
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Toronto.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started.
체이스 앤더슨은 잘해줄 거라 믿어요. 아 둘이 비슷하네. 유니폼이 빨강 대 빨강.
Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third.
In now is Anthony Rendon. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 4. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross.
아웃. 그렇지.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move
자동 태그 됐구나.
steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now he drives the changeup on him.
아, 앤더슨.
And a great pitch there to retire the side.
좋아 좋아.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work
월시
cut out
가야죠.
with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
잘 맞춘 것 같았는데.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
저쪽은 분명히 총력전 할 거고 마지막 경기니까 레인저스한테는 이번 시즌 끝이니까.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
싱커, 커브, 체인지업, 포심.
One and two now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Listella has room in foul territory.
아,
and he
싱커.
brings it in on the warning track. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 27. Mike.
Grounded back up the middle.
와,
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This
진짜
guy's had a monster
낮게
postseason.
제구되는데 와, 저거를 한가운데로.
In there for strike one. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he
저건
tracks this one
중견수가
down in left
잡았어야
center
되는 게
for
맞는
the
것
first
같은데.
out. In now, Brian Goodwin.
The right fielder, number 18.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Goodwin stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball
뭐?
to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on.
아하, 바깥쪽 잘
I
들어가는데.
kind of stand right along that fence, but one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. This is
Oh.
pretty well out to left field.
야,
Gurriel looks up.
아니,
On into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him
잘
with a
던지고
fastball,
있다가
but it
이렇게
didn't matter.
3런을 맞냐.
He's their big
아,
dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
커브가 잘 제구가 안 되나요?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
아, 제 포수 말 들으면 안 되겠어.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
아, 서클 체인저.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Fouled off.
이렇게 커트를 잘해?
Once again a 3-2. Popped him up.
나이스. 아, 3런.
Biggio has a play.
아,
And he brings it in for
결정구를
the second out of the inning.
커브로 넣으면 안 되는데.
Batting ninth.
야, 아직
Stepping up to the
투아웃이야.
plate, Jason Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. To third.
또 볼이었어. 오. 빼는 게 좀 더듬긴 했었구나. 아까 보니까.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
싱커였어.
The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Runners on the move for second. Here's a
나이스.
now.
오, 좋아.
And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it.
스트라이크긴
He can't worry about
스트라이크였네.
how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the air, out to right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
저것도 저렇게 봐.
And the runner gets back, no double play.
낮았구나.
First with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets it.
그러니까요. 그래 좀 더 뻗어가지고 갈랐어야 되는데 우중간.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
앤더슨이 좀 불안한데. 커브가 잘 안 들어가던데 아까부터.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, David Fletcher, a base hit in his first trip. And he lays off there, 1-0.
왜 저걸 보여주지? 나이스.
Tellez in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? And he gets ahead 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
월드 시리즈
And the 0-2 pitch.
진출 확정 지어야 되는데. 오.
Bullet back up the middle. Oh, and he misses it.
류현진을 쓰면 안 되는데, 아 류현진을 아껴야 되는데.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego.
스트라이크까지는 잘 잡았고.
Pretty good fielder in his day.
아니야, 서클 체인저.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
아 커브 홈런 맞을까 봐 못 던지겠는데.
He's now worked the count full to 3-2 and allows the runner on
나이스.
first to be on the move with 2 away.
Tellez in foul ground.
아이고.
Payoff pitch one more time.
아 파울이지. 오 놀래라.
A payoff pitch one more time. And there's a base hit on the line. And they won't even attempt to run that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Ready on 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
아 여기서 결정구를 못 넣겠네.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2
나이스.
and have those runners be in motion.
다행이다.
Look for him to be aggressive with what he.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's
가라.
after it.
아이고.
He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
싱커.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Brendan Drury. Hit out towards second.
나이스.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batter.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
아 가운데였는데.
Fletcher over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
아, 저 싱커에 자꾸 당하네.
3-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and a strike now. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Gurriel giving chase, and they can't run it down.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
앤더슨 공이 오늘 좀 안 먹히네.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
For the Angels.
Here's Justin Upton now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Now to the plate, number 13. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one.
넘어가라. 넘어가라.
Able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter.
밀어서 넘길 줄 알았는데.
Hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
아하, 저런 거에 나가면 안 되지.
And he lays off for ball 1. Gurriel stands at second with no outs. Line drive to center field.
아, 저게 또
Right there, 1 down.
중견수 정면으로 가는
Not
거야.
tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why? How about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Backhanded.
와, 저걸 잡어?
Beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
아,
So then they bring
미치겠네.
in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hernandez.
From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. 0-1 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
아, 비지오.
Now batting, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready once again, David Fletcher. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Grounded weakly toward third.
아, JKWA님, 류현진은 1선발입니다. 1차전에 나왔었어요. 만약에 이 경기 지게 되면 그 다음 선발 류현진. 오! 아. 아, 이 비지오 이거 수비 실책 하나가 또 이렇게.
You're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game.
아, 앤더슨이 원래 이렇게 뚫게만 한 애가 아닌데.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Tellez is under it, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Line drive to center field. He dives.
와.
Did he catch that? He did.
그래, 엄청 잘하네. 수비까지.
So striding in, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And they're certainly getting the ball.
말리네, 말려.
Just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short.
와, 왜 저래? 수비가? 아, 미쳤네.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. He set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Fastball taken, but
한 경기 못했다, 한 경기 잘했다 막 이렇게 가나?
1-1 to Tommy LaStella. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
아, 앤더슨.
Almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Justin Upton will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard hit ball to second. A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. Digging in, Albert Pujols. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Brendan Drury. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys
5점
in
차?
the order up to this point in the game, you know you're
쉽지
doing
않네.
something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
나이스.
Line drive, base hit down the line, and this will find the wall.
2루까지는 안 되지.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul
저게
ball
잡혀?
and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Goodwin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Next for the Blue Jays.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
왜 다 이렇게 가지?
Rendell Grichuk, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at bat.
오타니보다 얘가 더 어렵네.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
아우,
And it'll
아까워라.
fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen. 1-0 the count. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much, and get a pitch in your zone.
1-1. Here it comes.
아,
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castro gathers, and
오, 다행이다.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defense.
아, 하필 다 좌타자야. 이 상황에.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Here it comes, 0-2. Ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And they get to force it home. Whatever. Stepping up now, Jason Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good
이거
change
지질이
up,
또
Matty. Good
하필
on
그
Matty
타이밍에
on that pitch.
좌타자냐.
Gonna try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now here it comes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 22.
At the plate, David Fletcher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Heading out towards shallow right. Richick moves over, and the inning is over. Angels go down. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He'll start things
투수
out
안
here in the
바꾸나,
bottom
이제?
of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a
쥐약이네, 진짜,
it's
저
time to get
타자한테.
some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The batter, number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a line drive, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Not in time.
오,
and he's in
다행이다.
there with a double.
아웃되는 줄 알았네.
When it left his bat, I thought it might for a foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 27.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the
점수 좀
bullpen.
내야
The
되는데.
right-hander's starting to loosen up.
저게 저렇게 가?
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
앤더슨. 책임졌어야 되는데,
2
앤더슨이.
balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Sam Gaviglio is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 43. Sam.
Now the 2-0 home.
Gaviglio.
Finds the zone, strike 1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Tommy La Stella. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Six runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Simmons has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Rendell Gritchick. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
어떻게 이렇게 가냐 다.
Another chance. Danny Jansen. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out.
이러면은 류현진을 다음 경기에 쓰면은 월드 시리즈 1차전을 못 쓰는데.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Here's Albert now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Albert down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. In there, 2-2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits to. Ty Buttrey, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Ready now to Oscar Hernandez. Derek Fisher will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Goodwin is there. One away. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Biggio. He comes
5차전
to the last chance for
선발은
his side. 2 out
류현진이야.
here in the ninth. Lays off 1-0.
근데 류현진을 쓰는 게 맞는지 모르겠네. 아, 월시 갈 거 생각하면 6차전 선발.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field.
월시 갈 거 생각하면 류현진 쓰면 안 되는데.
Takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Into the box, Bo Bichette. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is
5차전이 류현진이야.
Man,
5차전.
that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save.
홈에서 결국 끝내지 못했네. 쟤한테 너무 당했네. 이거 경기 이렇게 많이 가면 집중력이 떨어지는데. 지고 이기고 지고. 이왕 이렇게 된 거 계속 가겠습니다. 류현진을 쓰고 일찍 바꿔주는 걸로 가죠. 와, 여기는 세인트루이스가 진출하네요.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it.
세인트루이스가 올라오면 김광현도 거기 들어가 있는데 5선발로. 어쨌든 류현진이랑 김광현의 경기는 한번 볼 수 있겠네요.
Well, Matt, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And that's in there for
아,
strike one.
깔끔하게
McKinney,
2구서 딱
a
애들
native
체력 다
Texan. This is
채우고서
his first
붙었어야
year at the
되는데.
big league level. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two.
호심, 체인지업, 슬라이더, 커브.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
오, 저걸 볼
And that
잡어?
misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90
저렇게
feet
갔지?
to third base. Coming to the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. High and deep to left center field.
가라, 가라.
Goes Trout at the track.
아,
And he makes a nice catch on the track. One left for Toronto. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Andrelton.
And they start him out away with a called strike. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 3. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ryu, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat
오해
himself,
무조건
make you put the ball in play, and he's
내리는
not
걸로.
afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. Biggio hits it cleanly, and there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
그냥 로아크를 던지고 류현진은 아낄 걸 그랬나? 야마구치랑 애들 불펜 다 던져가지고.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Making him sweat out there. The
몸쪽으로 하나.
seventh pitch coming up.
나이스.
Guerrero has got it, and the side is retired.
오늘 경기 이겨야 그 월드 시리즈 진출합니다.
Leading off with the Blue Jays, the catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pulled toward right center
하나.
field. On the move is Trout.
아, 짧네.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with one away.
아, 네.
And that
감사합니다.
brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A fastball
이상하게
off the plate away. It's
공이
ball
잘
one.
보이는 것 같으면서도
No score here as we play inning number 2. Drives it out to deep right center field. And
와,
he
저걸
runs this one
죽는다고?
down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And you can see the winner here will match up with the St. Louis Cardinals in this year's World Series. And what a fall classic that'll be. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is good one.
And that retires the side. One. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set to lead off the home half of the
The
second.
center fielder, Mike.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Striding in, Brian Goodwin.
The right fielder,
First
Brian
delivery to him on the way.
Goodwin.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
La Stella.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score.
저게 노커트가 되네.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Liner towards second.
오, 잡았어. 다행이다.
Now at the plate to Oscar Hernandez as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Oscar Hernandez.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so
좋아.
the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
That ball's foul.
Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton on the move.
가.
He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third
그래,
crosses the
선취점이나
plate,
내자.
and they've taken a 1-0 lead. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in. Last at
저게
bat.
또
Let's see if we
저렇게
get more of the
타구가.
same right here.
Now batting. The first
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Rolled slowly to first. LaStella scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Justin Upton now, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hernandez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
토론토는 류현진이고요. 저기는
Here's the first pitch to him.
레인저스는 조금 있다가 공수 전환되면 한번 봐볼게요.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off.
커트가 되게 잘 당하네.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's 2-0 now.
심판 뭐냐? 저거를 또
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
아, 심판 이게 안 잡아준 게 좀.
Second with two gone. Fastball just missed above the zone. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And nothing
다행이다.
for the two-out double as the inning is over.
실투였었는데.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Robbie Tellez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 44.
There's a
Oh.
swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
아, 참 투수 그리핀 캐닝이네요.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Rendon waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway
안
center.
뻗네.
Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays ready now for L.A. David Fletcher comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
David Fletcher.
The windup and the 0-1. In the air to center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. McKinney back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
일단 점수차가 조금 많이 벌어지면 류현진을 체력을 아끼고 적은 점수 차로 가면 류현진이 좀 완투하는 걸로.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throwing to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some
잘
guys
가다가
shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dior. You get the first two out of the inning.
스트라이크까지 잘 잡아놓고 꼬이네.
And then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
체인지업이 결정구가 잘 안 먹히네.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
몸쪽 직구로 그냥 승부 들어갈 걸 그랬는데. 네, 최우 형님 안녕하세요.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Goodwin is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
가운데였구나.
Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Line toward right center.
그렇지.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw.
Nice.
But he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Line drive to center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third.
비셰트도 잘 맞췄는데.
One in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard hit ball
비디오.
down the line and right.
그렇지.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box, Billy McKinney. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
You can see that he was
먹혔다.
all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
이 심판 진짜 이거
The 2-0
돈 먹었나?
is in there for strike 1.
근데 류현진이 오늘 다른 경기
And
때와
it's 2
달리
balls and 2 strikes now.
약간 좀 공이 잘 안 들어가는 것도 있네요.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the machine, Albert Pujols. The windup and the 0-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. So digging in now, Max Stassi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
아, 원래대로라면 여기까지만 던지고 딱 뺐어야 되는데.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2.
몸쪽.
Fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
아하.
2 to Travis Shaw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Down the first baseline. Listella has it.
탈레즈랑 다 왜 타격할 때마다 그렇게 가지?
Now with the plate, Reese
너무
McGuire. He
낮았구나.
started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go
아,
after guys.
말렸네.
He's forcing a lot of
시키느냐고
early
해야
contact,
되는데.
and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second.
아,
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. On to first, but it's too late as the first base
챌린지 가보자.
they just missed getting him at the
비디오
bat.
판독.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay
아,
and
이건
decide whether or
세이브네.
not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
First pitch on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
현진아, 이것만
Sometimes you just
넘겨다오.
can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is
Nice.
away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last
Oh.
trip. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Simmons isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score, and the Angels have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And
공이
he doesn't
가운데로
try to
계속
do too
몰리네,
much
얘가.
right here. He just takes what's there.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. So striding forward now, Brian Goodwin. He singled his last time up. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's into second with a double.
Here comes Ryu 0-2, and he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, Tommy.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Guerrero is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
공 몰렸던 건 좀 아쉽네.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither
of
them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
For the Blue Jays.
So one away now in
제대로
the Toronto
맞았는데요.
7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
저걸?
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
아, 진짜 7차전까지 가는 건가 이거?
You have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Bo Bichette is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Second base.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play.
아유,
씨. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate. Digging in to try it again. Justin Upton. He's over 2 in the ballgame so far. Shu Yamaguchi gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
쉽지 않네.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A ball and no strikes.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh.
And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Max Stassi, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here.
그렇지.
Is there, and he's
오.
gonna try to take second.
다행이다. 달리기도 느린 녀석이.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th,
아.
and 9th inning guys.
오, 다행이다.
It boils down to whose bullpen is better.
왜 이렇게 빨라? 구속이. 포신 체인지업 슬라이더 투심.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
안타가 되라.
The other way out to left
그렇지.
side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left
가.
And that is down for extra bases.
이거
And with
홈까지
nobody
뛰어.
out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. The relay.
그렇지.
He is in there with an RBI triple.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit.
이러면 9회 바로 자이스 올려야지.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
아,
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
이거를.
So a runner stands at 3rd. One man is out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. He's set, and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on 3rd base.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. balls and a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third.
그렇지.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
올시 가자.
Now batting, Reese McGuire. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fletcher comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use
오,
that
잡았어?
right now.
나이스,
And
나이스.
he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bichette charging this one. Throw gets him 2 down. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
가운데로 몰렸나?
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ken Giles enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
좋아.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
어?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't.
그렇지. 나이스, 자이스.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the. Noah Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The left fielder, Lourdes.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Fletcher is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
아, 점수 더 내야 되는데.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming here.
아,
This is flared right back over the mound. And quickly there are 2 away. Settling in now, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last
야,
at-bat.
이걸
Yeah, he did a great job to go down
지금
and get that one his
몇
last
경기
at-bat.
있지?
But
아,
I gotta
집중력이
think they're
엄청
gonna pitch him
떨어지네.
up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now it's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And he
아,
struck him out. So a good pitch
커브였어.
there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together.
자, 자이스야.
Here's the first pitch.
마무리
Fastball
진짜
just
제발.
misses. That's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really
좋고요.
good pitches now.
일단 아웃 카운트 하나 잡았고.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. This one's flared toward left center. Gurriel. You can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
불안하다. 불안하다.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for a punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Justin Upton goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Ball one. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's gone 2 for 8. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
좋아.
Angels down to their last strike.
그렇지.
Once again moving north of the border. The Jays are American League champions.
아, 다시 월시 진출을 이뤄냈네요. 아, 나 에인절스 되게 쉽게 이길 줄 알았는데 양키스 꺾고 올라올 만하네.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he picked up 2 hits in this one, and both were well hit and timely. Ended up with a triple and a double, and that's enough for him to get the nod here.
와, 월시 진출 성공했습니다. 세인트루이스랑 경기하네요. 근데 선발을 바꿀 수가 없나? 류현진은 한 4차전에나 출진 가능하겠구나. 저쪽도 김광현이 4선발로 있네요. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. 아, 5번째구나. 5선발. 아, 쉽지 않았다 진짜. 7차전까지 가나 했네요. 네. 자, 이렇게 해서 MLB 더 쇼 19 포스트 시즌 토론토로 우승하기 13번째 시간. 드디어 챔피언십 시리즈에서 La에인절스를 4대2로 꺾고 월드 시리즈 진출에 성공했습니다. 이번에는 지난 포스트 시즌 진출과 달리 LA다스가 세인트루이스한테 지고 탈락해서 세인트루이스와 경기가 펼쳐지겠습니다. 다음 시간에 월드 시리즈 1차전부터 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.